You get the win, obviously, but to play like you did today, how did it feel?
Yeah, it felt great. I thought it was a good team win. I thought my teammates did a great job of setting me up and putting me in the right spots. But overall, it felt great. I feel like it's a great Saturday afternoon.
How frustrating has it been for you to find your game?
Yeah, it's been pretty frustrating, but I try and keep my confidence high and just focus on getting better every single day. Don't worry about the uncontrollables.
How do you do that? With shots after shots, or how do you fix that?
Yeah, just getting in the gym, doing extra work, shoot till I feel good about it, honestly, and then trying to get some extra work in on my body, range of motion, in the weight room, stuff like that.
You realize if you could give some minutes like this to this team could be really good. I mean, do you realize that?
Yes, sir. I'm excited about that. I think we all know we're a pretty good team, and we can be even better.
Did you feel anything different coming into today where you felt, okay, it might be a pretty good game for me?
Not necessarily. I felt good all week through practice and whatnot. I just feel like I've been getting a lot of extra work in and feeling more confident about my extra work.
There was one sequence where you hit the consecutive corner threes where Elliott jumps off the floor and comes over and pushes you in the chest. What was that moment like?
Yeah, it was awesome. I feel that in practice a lot. It was a little different with being out there with a bunch of fans, but it's still the same special moment in practice as it is out there with the guys.
Cade, how tough was the transition, if at all, from Belmont to here? And do you feel like you're kind of finding your stride at this point? Do you feel like there's more to go? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely pretty tough. It's always tough. Change is tough. But I think my teammates and my coaches and just people in my circle did a good job of helping me handle it and work through it, and that's what I strive to continue to do.
How do you build on what tonight was and kind of keep it moving going forward?
Yeah, just put my head down, stay the course. Same thing, just try and get better every single day, individually and with the team as well.
Okay, today, obviously you had a season high in UNC best, but at what point today did you start to feel like you were in a rhythm? You're like, okay, I might do something special for my team today.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I never know what's going to happen when I go into the game. Just try and control the controllables. But I felt good all week, just due to my extra work, I feel like, off the court and on the court as well. My teammates did a great job of setting me up today, so
real quick
luckily some shots went in.
And real quick off of that, Cade, I mean, obviously I know it has to be tough, recently not being able to see your shots fall. What do you think changed? I know you alluded to, practice and stuff, but what changed to kind of help you have like a career day today?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anything changed. I kind of just let it fly today. I think extra work has been really good for me, both in the weight room and on the court. And I think those help my confidence a little bit and confidence and just to let it go and hope for the best.
What were the coaches telling you during that stretch where you maybe only got in for a minute or two and it had to be a frustrating stretch for you? What were the coaches telling you?
Yeah, just to control the controllables, compete every day in practice, and work on getting better every single day.
Take me through that last three-pointer you made that bounced off the heel of the rim and caromed in. I'm sure you probably didn't feel good coming off, but I'm sure it looked good going in.
Yeah, I cannot believe that when I was like, oh, I must be having a day if stuff like that's falling. So, but it felt good for sure.
Talking about just kind of getting in the rhythm, it seemed like in the second half just a more fluid shot motion almost to an extent. Did you kind of feel the same way with your shot there in the second half, just kind of getting into the flow of the game in a way?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I felt good about my shot even before this week, but I've started to feel a lot better since I've been getting more shots up after practice and before practice. So that kind of helped me just get in the rhythm a little bit more, and it gives me a little bit more confidence to just let it go. So.
The big men seem to be more active and in more conscious effort to get them to fall today. Was that kind of something that you guys went through in practice a lot?
Yeah, it definitely was. I mean, they're working their butts off down there. We got to get them the ball when they're open. And we have confidence in them, so get them the ball down there and they just score it. So. Do you have any questions, guy in the blue?
No, I just think, I thought you played fantastic there today. I've seen, whenever I'm going back to my apartment, I see you going out getting extra shots and everything. Just the preparation, I'm just so proud of you, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
It's got to be a satisfaction too to play at the end of the half. I mean, you hit the threes, the crowd's roaring. You got to sit there and play up. You got it done.
Yes, sir.
Nobody around you.
Yes, sir.
Wants you to play too.
Yeah, I mean, Coach made the right call. I was excited to hear it. Me being at the 4, I knew I'd have the opportunity to score it, and luckily it went perfect. So.
You showed your ring of
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's been times they ask you about trying times during the season. Do you lean on your parents? Do you lean on your brother? I mean, or just your teammates? Just keep it with them.
My teammates, my coaches, and just the people in my circle, really. But a lot on my brother and my dad, just because they've been through this process with me my whole life. But they do a great job of keeping my confidence up, but also let me know that it's up to me, so I got to get better every day. Just keep my head down and stay the course.
You know, early in the year, you go to Kansas. That's a big game for everybody. I think you play like 1 minute. It had to be disappointing for you. I'm sure you were excited about the game. So you had to overcome these early challenges. Was there ever a time when you felt like maybe I made a mistake, or you just second-guessed your decision?
No, I don't think about that. When I made the decision to come here, I was all in, and I'm still all in. But I was a little bit frustrated, but my people in my circle and my teammates and coaches reiterated to me that just control the controllables. That's what I'm just trying to focus on doing every single day.
What was the hardest point of your period of frustration, and how long was that period of frustration?
Honestly, I don't know. I couldn't tell you exactly what it was, or like a set moment or anything like that. But like I said, I'm just trying to get better every day.
Do you try to avoid thinking about the frustration because that could weigh you down?
It's not that I try to avoid it, because in a sense it motivates me a little bit. It's just I focus more on what I think is important and stuff like that.
I'm sure you're aware that your last field goal before today was the white. So how good did it feel to see one go through and then another one and then another one? Did you kind of feel like Cade again?
Yeah, it felt good. I mean, I've always felt like Cade, but I feel like I've gained a little bit more confidence this week through my preparation and my work, and I think it went well out there today. So.
RJ said part of it was the whole plan was you got to kick out. The guards have been driving, get lost in the lane a lot. Shooters are out there finding. You've got quite a few of those kickouts. How much does it help when they are looking to get the ball out there? And because the defense is collapsing, you're a little bit more open.
Yeah, I mean, they're dangerous players for any team. And I think if I can be an option for them to kick it out and make threes and space the defense out, I think that just opens up lanes for them. So I like how it's kind of like a pulley system. We kind of help each other on the offensive end, and I think that's big for our team.
Is this going to go all year?
We're gonna see. We're gonna see. It's probably gonna stay until Christmas, and then see what my mom says about it, and then we'll find out. We'll find out.
It'll probably be their next game.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's no shave November. It's December.
December, but it's a good luck beard now.
Yeah,
it's a good shooting
for like a
beard.
year.
Yeah. When you mention the extra shooting sessions, is that something you're just doing on your own? Or are you doing it with partner shooting, a coach helping you out? I guess, what do those kind of periods of time look like for you?
Yeah, I mean, I like to do it on my own, just be in the gym by myself, just kind of get a feel of, what it's like in there. And then, but sometimes I do work out with other guys, and then there's managers that rebound for me as well, so they're a huge help.
You had, obviously, Elijah out here earlier hyping you up. Because what has that process been like, coming into a new team, new environment, new teammates, just kind of adjusting just to all the newness, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, you take it day by day, and I really like the guys on the team. I think we're bonding really well, so it's great. It's a great place to be.
Is he one of your roommates? Is that the apartment joke? Or?
He's in the same apartment, yeah, okay. But we hang out a lot. We all hang out a lot outside of basketball, so I think that's a big piece for us.
You got a nickname?
Let me see. I don't think so. You might have to ask Seth or RJ. RJ has a lot of nicknames. He calls me different stuff all the time, so I don't know. You got to ask one of them.
Coach Davis say anything to you in the locker room?
He said, "Nice to meet you, Cade Tyson." So.
Is that what he said?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So.
You guys don't give out game balls, right?
No, sir. We do not. Yeah.
Cade, you talked about the kind of conversations you've had with your dad and your brother. Is there anything specifically that they've said over the past, maybe a couple weeks that stuck with with you and you kind of took to heart?
Main thing is just stay the course. Do what you've been doing. I mean, your whole life up to this point, and trying to get better every single day. Work hard, put your head down, control the controllables, really.
What was the exam week like for you in terms of just a reset? You know, you didn't have a game in a week. You know, you had exams, obviously, but I guess what did that week kind of look like for you mentally in terms of just resetting yourself, I guess, to an extent?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I necessarily resetted myself. I just kind of took the approach to get better every single day. Treat one day as one day, then wake up the next day, try and get that much better, wake up the next, try and get that much better. Go to practice, whatever we do in practice, think about it after. You know, just kind of the mental side of stuff, and then get back in the gym, get some more shots up. So.
What's the process for you to, you know, replicate this moving forward? I mean, next week you've got 2 massive games with 2 ranked teams. I guess for you personally, what are the steps you're going to take to kind of just continue this kind of stretch?
Yeah, I mean, the process isn't anything special. I mean, just treat every day, day by day, and try to get better and control the controllables. I mean, it sounds cliche, but I mean, it's the truth. That's what I'm going to do. So.
Thanks, kid.
Yep.
What about Belichick being the new coach?
Oh, yeah. I don't know much about football, but I've felt the excitement on campus, so that's pretty cool.
You knew he was here today, right?
Yes, sir. I did. Yes, sir.